been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Here's the kid, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now here's Bryant from deep, and he gets it to go. 10 points for the kid.
Kobe Bryant with a beautiful pass that time.
Thunder trailing by 3. Outside Westbrook. Down low. Here's Adams. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down on the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too.
And, you know, guys, that's one of the things I like about Adams. I mean, he'll draw the ire of opposing players just because of how he approaches the game.
He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, and guys, Adams doesn't want to be known as a dirty player. I mean, I think he feels he plays aggressive and he hustles, and that sometimes rubs players the wrong way.
Here's the kid. He's got 10 to the inside. Here's Bilal. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. There's Brown with the 3. Also Westbrook with the rebound.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Here's the kid. They set the screen. Good on the three-point shot. The kid's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
Thunder trailing by 3. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And really, last season, the Thunder came into the year as a popular pick to win the West. Of course, we know what happened in terms of injuries, and they ended up having them on the outside looking in terms of the postseason.
And the Lakers making a change here. Randall's checked in. Los Angeles on D. It's a 3-point game outside Westbrook. Brown against Durant. And he can't bank that one in. For the Thunder, their play against the rest of the West wasn't a huge problem as to why they missed the playoffs. And Clark, you know, they went 25 and 27 against the rest of the West.
Well, at first glance, that doesn't look too bad, but only 7 wins in those 29 games against the Western Conference playoff teams. With the talent the Thunder have, you still think of them as favorites in the West, at least one of the favorites in the West.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it after the basket by the Lakers. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Ibaka.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
Now here's Randall. Kicks it to Brown. 6 to shoot. Plays it up and banks it in. Brown's got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Raiders against Bryant. And here is Waiters. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Off the pick. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. 10 points for Kevin Durant.
They're leaning on that mid-range shot right now. That's 6 of their last 10 points from that area.
And it's working. As long as the defense gives you space, hey, you let it fly.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Thunder trailing by 5. Westbrook dishes to Waiters. Fires for three. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. A different look for Oklahoma City. Mitch McGary's checked in for Adams. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Durant. And here is Los Angeles now. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. This is to Randall. Pass to Davenport. Now Randall. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Bryant's shot is good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Waiters with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Westbrook kicks to Waiters. Feeds it to Morrow. Passes to Waiters. Shot clock at 5. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And Dion Waiters traded last season to the Thunder. They wanted him as a shooting and scoring threat off the bench. Didn't want him to try and fill the void that Harden played when he was a member of the team.
You know, Greg, for Waiters, it would be unfair for the Thunder to ask that of anybody. You know, that's tough to do. Clark, hard to make up what Harden had accomplished.
Yeah, and the Thunder even asked Waiters not to wear number 13 to avoid any comparisons, which I think was a smart move. But they still would like to have him provide some punch in terms of points off the bench.
Payne, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Here's the kid. He's got 13. He feeds it to Randall. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And one feels bad for the way Julius Randle's career started. I was there that night. First game of the season, 7th pick out of Kentucky in the 2014 draft. Suited up for 1 game, broke his right leg 14 minutes in. And the guy that comforted him the most, I recall very vividly, Kobe Bryant stayed with him the entire time. And he was really in shock on the floor.
He was, and unfortunately, for so many reasons. For one, he had really been progressing in the Summer League, and the Lakers obviously had high hopes for him. And when he went down, that was the start of the rest of the ship kind of going down with him.
And he sinks the second.
And, you know, going back to Randall's rookie year, his troubles really started during medical checkups before the draft. They found a foot injury dating back to high school. The 5th metatarsal had been broken, which may be why he fell a few spots in the draft.
Now here's Payne. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And talking about Randall's rookie injuries, the Lakers were going to let him play through the foot. But once he broke the leg, they did season-ending surgery on the foot as well. Hopefully, now he can just stay healthy and get to play the game he loves.
Thunder trailing by 5. And Waiters kicks to Morrow. Back to Waiters. And 1:01 left in the first half, and he gets it to go.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
On the wing, Brown. He kicks it to Randall. To the paint, Davenport. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Now here's Waiters. He has 6. 3-pointer. No luck.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
Took him no time at all on that one. And it's a 7-point Laker lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Lakers lead by 7. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they held a 4-point lead. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Well, they've been playing with some toughness. And it's led to a nice lead for them, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers. And now they need to stay mean, Ernie. You cannot lose that edge in the second half.
And over to Kenny, your thoughts on the Thunder.
Can this team please get fired up on defense? I mean, get angry, get upset. Guys are way too soft and giving up way too many good looks. At some point, you got to draw the line in the sand. Be like, okay, who's crossing this line? If you're coming over here, I'm taking a hard foul, and I'm going to resist you on defense.
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
The second half just about to get going here. A fantastic game from the kid in this one.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Trailing by 7. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Adds Durant in at the small forward position. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part, and I'm not talking about leaving Collin.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Here is Ibaka following the 3 by the Lakers. And the kid picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside Westbrook. The tray. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Shooting 5 for 8.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Here's Bilal. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Thunder trailing by 9.
And guys, the Lakers last season were just a completely different team after Kobe's injury. Not so much in results, but just in how they played on the floor. They actually fared better without Kobe than most thought they would.
Los Angeles has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Raiders against Bryant. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Kobe can't get that one to fall.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Hunter's checked in for the Lakers. A lot of ferocious dunkers in the NBA, but